So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Great chance! He's scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Great vision. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Against the crossbar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Dani Olmo must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Nice looking ball. Dink through. Joao Felix! Pedri.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, can they get him away? Could be danger here. Tries a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Can he get on the end of this? Not a hint of offside here. And it's been hooked away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Dani Olmo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Agahawa. Agahawa running with the ball. He'll try from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal plays it short. Now it's Yamal. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Dani Olmo! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Played into space. Ronaldo has the space to scheme. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Ferran Torres. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's under a lot of pressure there. He's found a way through. Oh, real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
João Felix really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Portugal have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ferran Torres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal. Spain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Ronaldo wants to run onto this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
João Neves cuts it out. João Neves can clear it away. Now it's João Felix. It's played through for him. He's one-on-one, goes for a shot! Fermin.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a searching pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri. That's a delicate pass. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Yamal. Ferran. And a shot! That's going to go a long way. Oh, sweet feet. He's found a way past. That's good play. Pedro Neto, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yamal carries the ball down the right. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Yamal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Lopez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Ferran Torres. Can he finish? Of course! right back in the game. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Lovely, now then. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Spain are looking to go forward now. Faker. Threads one in. He has a look up. Chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Ferran Torres. The less said about that pass, the better. Faker. Deftly away. Pedri. And here's Lopez. Agahawa! Brilliant from Agahawa! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedri, this is promising. And he thumps it clear. White. And here's Ferran Torres. Shot could be on. Lovely bit of skill. That's the end of the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. The midway point of the game.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shapes to shoot! Brilliant from Lopez! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Spain leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Dani Olmo venturing down the left. And that's gone loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. White, Kubasi, and Fermin. Pass somewhat off target. It's a really well-measured ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. He's going for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Ambitious ball here, and that's been slipped through, and that's a simple one for the keeper. Laporte. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Spain needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. So we've reached the hour mark. Joao Felix. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that was vital.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's picked out the run. White. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. Oh, played right into his path. Tries one from range. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Joao Felix deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pedro Neto gathers from the goal kick. Looking for options for movement. There's a no-nonsense tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now he's got space here. Now it's Joao Felix. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now the ball's gone astray. Lobbed in behind. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lopez. He's in one-on-one. And he's got away from him. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. Nuno Mendes tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. And a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Nice control. An instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Crossed in once more. Joao Neves tries to clear. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Lopez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! It's a goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Spain go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just...
Towering header! And that really should have been that.
Ferran Torres is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Shoots! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! And they are disappearing out of sight. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Spain palpably stronger, better, superior.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
So what can they make of this? Yamal running with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is through here. Now what about this cross? And he's quick to get rid. Pedri. Looking for the run. Takes a shot! And no mistake. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And yes, it's him again. Portugal may be down, but not out just yet. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedro Neto. White does well to get it back. And here's Ferran Torres. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? And he shoots!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Antonio Silva calmly anticipates. Lovely feet. He's found some... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And he's done it again! He's got his second! Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ferran Torres. And there goes the final whistle. Spain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Yamal voted man of the match, and deservedly so.